So our topic today is we wanted to talk about a couple things. First off, we're going to talk about the course a little bit. I know we've talked about the real estate course, but we're going to talk about why. Hi, Jordy.
Is it just starting?
It just started. Do you want to get on it?
Gaelan was late.
Here I was going 70 and a 55.
Well, Jordy just said she was going 70 and a 55 to get here on time, but I was late, so now we're late. You can hop on, Jordy, if you want. Or are you going to save your voice for later?
Save my voice.
Okay, all right, sounds good. So, we're going to talk about the course, not necessarily the course in general, about how I dislike the course, but actually it is going to be kind of piggybacked off that. And we're going to talk about why that does not prepare you for real estate, and then I'm also going to talk about what we need to do for continuing ed, and how that does not also prepare you to be better, and how you should actually prepare to be a better realtor instead of doing what New York State tells you. I wonder if New York State's going to ever listen to this and then like send me a fine or something.
I don't think.
I talk shit about them on every podcast. I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
This is in Korea.
We'll fight it. So, Ellie, you took the course. I took the course. I hate the course. I think it is absolute trash. I don't think it helps you one bit with real estate. It gives you some lingo. I actually get a kick out of all the agents that like know everything about New York State real estate backwards and forwards. And I'm like, listen, if I need anything, I'm calling Mike at the board office. Usually I'm the one getting written up for a bunch of stuff, not because of really breaking laws.
Bad boy real estate.
But I have I got a lot of friends that have a big magnifying glass on me at times, so that's good. So that's a good time. So I think I've actually had to have like I'm turning that like into like a little side gig is like.
Don't you have like a hater list on your email?
I do. I can't wait to pull it out in the future. I got a lot of good emails saved. But the thing is, learning the real estate course I think is total crap because I don't think you need to know 90% of what they teach on the course. Mm-hmm. Partially because most of it has to do with, not most of it, but there's a good chunk of it that has to do with New York City and a lot of stuff that would not apply to, where we sell. So I think geography, just because of the way New York City is set up, there's a very big contrasting markets. I'm sure that's in most states, but obviously New York City is a very extreme case. So us learning about New York City law and stuff on a New York State test, I get why it's on there because it's a New York State course, but you don't need to know it. And I think you can probably vouch for this when you took the course and you came out of the course, and funny, you really had no clue what you were doing, even though you took 75 hours of the course. Yeah. So I don't want to, we've talked, you can go back to earlier episodes of us ripping on the course, but to tie this into continuing education is every 2 years we have to take 22 and a half hours of continuing ed. Again, you can tack that right on with the course. I think it's absolutely crap what we have to research. Now don't get me wrong, I'm sure someone took time and I'm sure there's some good stuff in there, but a lot of it is stuff that you can just find in a book about, you can go literally on Amazon, Google, or go on Amazon and look up commercial real estate for dummies or real estate for dummies, and you pretty much have the book.